It waits, it watches, it is always there, an ancient entity intertwined with your very being. This is the Qareen, your shadow twin, born from the embers of creation alongside you. It is a creature of smoke and fire, forever bound to your soul, but do not be fooled by its constant presence. It is not a guardian nor a guide, it is a tempter, a whisperer of desires, a constant companion urging you towards the precipice of darkness. This is not a tale of distant demons or ethereal beings. This is the story of the Qareen, the shadow self that walks beside you, unseen but ever present. It is a story of temptation and struggle, of the constant battle between your better nature and the insidious whispers of your Qareen. It is a story that unfolds not in some distant realm, but within the depths of your own heart. This is a warning. The Qareen is closer than you think. It knows your desires, your fears, your weaknesses. It feeds on your doubts, your anger, your despair, and it will use them against you. But there is hope. Knowledge is power. Understanding the nature of your Qareen, its origins, its methods, and its goals is the first step towards resisting its insidious influence. In the fiery depths of creation, when Allah fashioned the first human from clay, another being stirred. As God breathed life into Adam, a plume of smoke swirled and coalesced, taking on a form both familiar and disturbing. This was the birth of the Qareen, a creature of smokeless fire, bound to humanity from its first breath. Every human soul, from the moment of its conception, is accompanied by a Qareen. It is an echo of your essence, twisted and corrupted. It is the embodiment of your potential for darkness, forever tethered to your light. Imagine a world where shadows have teeth, where whispers can seduce you to ruin. That is the world the Qareen inhabits, a world that exists just beyond the veil of your perception. The Qareen is not a separate entity, but rather an extension of yourself. It is the embodiment of your nafs, your base desires and egotistical impulses. It is the voice that whispers doubts in your ear, the urge that pushes you towards selfishness and sin. This connection is both a curse and a potential advantage. Do not seek to see the face of your Qareen. It is a reflection, not of your physical form, but of your inner self. It takes on an aspect that is both alluring and repulsive, a grotesque parody of your own features, warped and twisted by the darkness it embodies. Imagine looking into a mirror and seeing your reflection sneer back at you, its eyes burning with malevolent amusement. The Qareen delights in your weaknesses, your flaws, the hidden shames you try to bury deep within. It sees through your carefully constructed facades and revels in the raw, unvarnished truth of your being. But its appearance is not fixed. It is fluid, changing, adapting to your emotional state. When you are at your weakest, consumed by anger, lust or envy, the Qareen becomes its most seductive. It may appear as a beautiful temptress, a trusted friend, or a powerful figure offering you everything you desire. But be warned, its promises are hollow, its gifts poisoned. To succumb to its allure is to invite ruin into your life. The Qareen is a master manipulator, a puppeteer of your emotions. It operates in the shadows, whispering doubts and temptations into your mind, exploiting your insecurities and fears to steer you towards darkness. It works subtly, planting seeds of discontent, nurturing them with envy, fear and rage. You may not even realize its influence at first. A fleeting negative thought, a sudden urge to lash out, a whisper of greed. These are the tools of the Qareen. Its methods are insidious, designed to erode your resolve and break down your defenses. It will exploit your past traumas, your deepest fears and your most secret desires to lead you astray. The Qareen is a patient hunter, content to wait for years, even decades, to ensnare its prey. It knows your every vulnerability, every hidden shame, every dark thought you've tried to suppress. And it will use them against you, relentlessly and without mercy. It will tempt you with fleeting pleasures, whispering that you deserve more, that you are better than others, that the rules don't apply to you. The Qareen is not a static entity. It is a learning machine, constantly adapting to your defenses, evolving its tactics to exploit your weaknesses. The more you resist, the more cunning it becomes. It remembers your past transgressions, the times you succumbed to temptation, the moments you gave in to your darker impulses. Each victory for the Qareen, no matter how small, strengthens its hold on you. It feeds on your negative emotions, growing stronger with every act of selfishness, every outburst of anger, every moment of despair. But its greatest strength is its ability to adapt. The Qareen is a master of disguise, a chameleon of the soul. It can appear as anything or anyone to achieve its goals. The more you learn about the Qareen, the more you understand its methods, the better equipped you are to resist its influence. But do not underestimate your enemy. The battle against the Qareen is not fought on a physical plane. It is a spiritual war waged within the depths of your own being, and you are not alone in this struggle. The unseen world is a tapestry of forces, both light and dark, constantly vying for influence. Angels and jinn, creatures of faith and creatures of chaos, clash in a never-ending cosmic dance. Your Qareen, while tethered to you, is also a part of this larger conflict. It interacts with other spiritual entities, forging alliances and engaging in shadowy bargains to further its own agenda. This unseen battlefield is where your fate is decided. The choices you make, the thoughts you entertain, the actions you take, all send ripples through this spiritual ecosystem. Your Qareen will try to influence these choices, pushing you toward darkness, towards actions that will weaken your defenses and strengthen its own position. The fight against your Qareen is a lifelong struggle, but it is not a hopeless one. There are weapons you can wield against its darkness, shields you can raise against its whispers. The most potent of these is your own will, fortified by faith and righteous action. Prayer, fasting, acts of charity, and the constant remembrance of God are your armor in this spiritual battle. Embrace the light, for it is the antithesis of the Qareen's darkness. Seek knowledge, for it illuminates the path away from temptation. Surround yourself with positive influences, with people who inspire you to be your best self. Remember that you are not alone in this struggle. Seek guidance from religious scholars, from trusted mentors, from those who have walked the path of righteousness and emerged victorious. The Qareen thrives on isolation, on making you feel alone and powerless. The Qareen is a constant companion, a shadow that will follow you to your grave. You cannot escape it, nor can you destroy it, but you can resist its influence. You can choose to listen to the better angels of your nature, to follow the path of righteousness, to embrace the light. The battle against your Qareen is the ultimate test of your will, a crucible from which you can emerge stronger and more resilient. But be vigilant. The Qareen is patient, insidious, and ever watchful. It waits for you to lower your guard, to succumb to doubt, to give in to despair. This is the danger of the Qareen. Its influence is so subtle, so insidious, that you may not even realize you are losing the battle until it is too late. Remember this always: the fight against your Qareen is the fight for your very soul.